Viewers, welcome back to my channel. William and Harry's exhibit of solidarity for the Queen. However, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell for more updates and watch this video till the end. Two brothers reunited in grief. Royal watchers have been relieved to see the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Sussex standing side by side as soon as they mourn the demise of their cherished grandmother. It's been a turbulent 2 years given that Harry and Meghan returned as working contributors of the royal family, with the rift in the clan closely speculated upon by way of the public and media alike. On Wednesday, we will see the pair alongside with different individuals of the household on foot at the back of the Queen's coffin as it makes its way via the streets of central London to Westminster Hall in a procession like no other. A supply completely advised us the day prior to this that the brothers were expected to have dinner with different individuals of the royal household at Buckingham Palace on Tuesday after the Queen's coffin arrived from Scotland. The airplane carrying her coffin used to be the most tracked flight ever, in accordance to aviation internet site FLIGHTRADAR24. Wednesday might not be the first time we have considered William and Harry collectively on account that the dying of the Queen closing week. The pair had been joined by way of their wives, Catherine and Meghan, on Saturday when they all went to see the floral tributes left at the gates of Windsor Castle. Screams erupted from royal followers as the four emerged, with many hoping the Queen's dying would pave the way for a reconciliation between the brothers. The joint look of William, Harry, Kate, and Meghan got here as a shock and was once no longer introduced in advance. It was once the first time they had been viewed collectively in view that the Platinum Jubilee celebrations in June. While the anxiety between the brothers is properly known, and we do not comprehend how an awful lot of that has been resolved, without a doubt it has been mended to a positive extent that they are in a position to show up collectively in public as soon as more. We recognize that the Prince of Wales prolonged an olive department to the Sussexes, inviting them to be a part of him and his spouse an hour earlier than the walkabout took place. A royal supply advised us William thinking it was once an essential exhibit of solidarity at an exceptionally challenging time for the family. As the Fab Four, as Britain's press before dubbed the quartet, greeted crowds, Harry informed participants of the public that no depend what room of the fortress you are in, the Queen's presence may want to nonetheless be felt. She used to be a wonderful granny, he added. On Tuesday, as the solar set in Edinburgh, Britain's longest-reigning monarch departed Scotland for the closing time. It's a use she deeply loved, and a vicinity the place she was once frequently in a position to figuratively put the crown apart for a quick, whilst and genuinely be the household matriarch, away from public scrutiny. King Charles III visited Northern Ireland, persevering with his tour of the countries as the new monarch. The Go-To noticed him journey to Hillsborough Castle, the place he met with political leaders and spoke of his mother's contribution to the peace process. He known as her a shining example and vowed to proceed to or trying to find the welfare of all the inhabitants of Northern Ireland. During the Queen's reign, she visited extra than 120 international locations and witnessed firsthand the revolutions in world journey that shrank the world as her personal have an effect on over it diminished. Elizabeth II lived through the introduction of the jet age, flew supersonic on the Concorde, noticed regimes change, international locations shape and dissolve, the cease of the British Empire, and the upward push of globalization. Royal wills are by no means made public. That capability, what takes place to a lot of the Queen's non-public wealth following her dying, will stay a household secret. Forbes estimated final 12 months that the late monarch's non-public fortune was once really worth $500 million, made up of her jewels, artwork collection, investments and 2 residences, Balmoral Castle in Scotland and Sandringham House in Norfolk. The Queen inherited each residences from her father, King George VI. But the enormous bulk of the royal family's wealth, totaling at least £18 billion, $21 billion, in land, property, and investments. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer forget about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our agency new day updates. Thanks for